Last time I went and cut that center axle disconnect out of the long side and took 2 inches out of the short side here and an additional inch off of the long side. After doing some measuring and consulting my measurement book here, I determined that as of right now, my short side to the axle lip, short side from the face to the axle lip is 13 1/4. The pumpkin itself from lip to lip is 16 7/8. The long side axle tube is 21 3/8. And then I measured the unit bearing to the mating surface here, and that ends up being 3 1/4. So I added all that up, and right now I'm looking at a wheel mount surface to wheel mount surface of 58 inches. I'm going to bevel all these edges at a 45, and then just tack this together and put everything together as a mock-up to see exactly what I'm dealing with and how this will look under that CJ5. I understand I'm going to have a little bit of pullout on either end. These stock wheels and tires are roughly about 10 1/2 inches wide. So with this all set up, I should be out 4 3/8 to 4 1/4. I want to see how that looks because I don't mind cutting the body and extending the fenders out a little bit, but the issue that I'm going to run into is centering the axle with the drive line and frame clearances, etc. So yeah, without further ado, let's see how this goes. You get the idea. Make this more of an angle, do the same thing 4 times. Okay, beveled all of the sides here. I'm going to take a couple pieces of this angle iron, measure across here, cut it to width. I'll do 2 for this, and then 2 for this as well. And that should keep it relatively straight. Again, take a measurement in between here and here as long as I can. Cut a little flat piece or weld a little flat piece on either end of these. That way I have something to clamp to. And clamp it down, align it, and tack it, and see how it goes. I'm doing here is I'm creating a shelf of weld that these clamps will go onto. I'm only one guy, and this is about as good as I can get it. Hopefully this helps me out. I welded a ring around the flat part here, so hopefully this clamp will do its job and clamp onto this thing. Fingers crossed. Okay, clamps are in, relatively straight line, a little bit of a gap. Let's see what I can do. Cool. Okay, side 2. Alright, now I gotta put wheel bearings on, or unit bearings, the rotor, the tires, and I could roll it kind of near the Jeep and see how she is, little by little.